Do you ever wonder why we become human? Why would we choose to become human in form, to come to this earth, as difficult and all the challenges that it brings with us? I'm going to tell you that in this episode. I'm Holly from HollyHall.com. I'm a master astrologer. Basically, I'm a parapsychologist, and I work with my clients on a multitude of areas. We come to earth, and why is it difficult? Because we have to downgrade. We have to downgrade our spiritual DNA in order to come here. We have to go from 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D in order to come into this 3D, two-dimensional, moving into 4D, elemental, formed planet Earth. Why the hell would we do that? Think about it. I'm going to give you a scenario, and this will help you understand it. Imagine that every day you go to a playground. There's a beach there. There's all kinds of kids. There's other parents, whether you're a child or a parent. And whether you're, even if you're not, there's people there that you know. It's the community. It's a connection. There's nature. We have picnics. We play ball. And you pretty much guaranteed every time you go there, someone you know will be there as well. And that you're going to have fun. And you're going to play. Well, that's what Earth is. Earth is our playground. And imagine that this playground, the one with the beach and all of your friends and parents and children, gets completely destroyed. Or there's a chance that they're going to tear it down and build a parking lot. You know that song? Or maybe even a high-rise. Everybody rallies together. We got to stop this. We can't let this happen. That's what we're doing here on Earth. We have come together. We have rallied together. There's more people on this planet Earth than there has been in the entire human existence. All hands on deck. And we have to do whatever we can to bring this playground back to its sanctuary, back to its heaven, its haven, back to paradise. And you signed up for this. And so did you, and so did you, and so did you. Some of us bail out. We're not in it for the long haul. And maybe we're not supposed to be. You don't really have an answer to that, do you? But that's okay. You can play a small part. You can play a big part on making a difference. Sometimes it's simply just working on yourself. That's it. Because the energy creates a ripple effect. You can't stop that ripple effect. You may not see it. You may not witness it. But it happens. I hope this helps you understand even a minute bit of why we are here on planet Earth. Our playground. Our paradise. Our heaven. Namaste. Spiritual DNA. Have you ever heard of that? Spiritual DNA. Of course, we've heard of physical DNA, but spiritual DNA. You're going to want to know what this means. That's what I'm going to be talking about coming up. I'm Holly from HollyHall.com. I'm a parapsychologist, master astrologer. I'm a seer. I do remote viewing, clairvoyant, and I am a total life coach. Complete life coach. I have hundreds and thousands of clients I work with on a regular basis. But let's talk about the spiritual DNA. In order for you to be able to manifest a human form, you have an energy field around you. You don't have this energy field around you when you're not in form. It comes to you when you choose to become formed as a human, for instance. And when this spiritual DNA comes with you, it can create a displacement, sometimes a dysfunction, but can be a function as well, in your own physical body. So for instance, if you've got a limiting belief in many lifetimes that you fear the future, you're always thinking about future creates anxiety, the past creates depression, and you have this fear of the future constantly, and you die that way. You graduate that lifetime with this fear of the future that you didn't really master. So what happens is you may come into this lifetime with improper eyesight. You may come in blind or partially blind, or you need glasses, or there's some sort of something around your eyes. That happened to me. That's my story. I was born almost blind, and they didn't even know it. They actually thought, why is she such a happy baby who's cross-eyed? And that created this problem. Interesting enough, I received surgery at the age of 42 in order to correct my eyesight. I do need spectacles still for reading, and when I do readings, and sometimes when I'm doing live podcasts where I'm doing readings. However, it can make it challenging still, because I knew that I had this fear of the future. And as soon as I changed my own physical eyesight, I had to follow through with stopping having fear of the future. Spiritual DNA can also have other forms. Possibly there will be issues with your back or arthritis, or some people are born without limbs, or maybe born with other deficiencies. But please, it's not always that way. What can happen is sometimes we sign up for that. You may want to cure cancer when you're older and become a doctor as a human being. So you choose to possibly have that in your life, either by your parents, or maybe you have it, or maybe a sibling has it. So it highlights your need to be able to solve that problem. Often we may choose to have a various amount of deficiencies on earth, and this allows us to be able to progress and to process what it's like to have that situation and to be a part of the solution as you get older. There's a various myriad of situations that you may have checked off the boxes and signed up for. But the spiritual DNA one pretty much goes with you throughout your entire life. And as you resolve that, the vision, the strength, the anatomy starts to improve itself, or you greatly overcome it like other people may not. And that's your challenge in this lifetime.